Timeline shifts are not a joke. They are part of our everyday lives. Grand rising. And we're all rising today. It's good to see all of you. Big timeline jump. And I'm going to be sharing with all of you the inner shifts that we're all experiencing. And we have a big blast in the Schumann resonance. Power 73, baby. Catalyst events. We've had the preparation to accept a shock event. It's shocking. Oh, baby. A lot of electric. It's going to be electric. It's already electric. We've been feeling it inside of us. Yesterday, I was called to share with our Facebook community a very powerful energy update. The video went out to the universe. Okay, hit me up on Facebook. I keep you up to date with these energies because we're all shifting together. It is not easy to go through these massive shifts because there are going to be massive ascension symptoms. Your emotions might go through the roof. Well, what are emotions? Emotions are energy in motion. We are about to receive. We're going to receive like never before. But in order to receive, we had to have the preparation to accept. So this is a very powerful lesson today because we're all feeling it. If you're feeling it, you could hit the lightning bolts in the chat, the starbursts. I'm grateful for everyone coming on the live stream. This is a very powerful energy update today. Please click the like button. It passes this forward. It allows others to get this message today. M. Mackey writes, crazy emotions. Okay, I see Ronnie's writing down her symptoms. Write your symptoms in the comment section if you're watching on the replay, because a lot of people are feeling this. And we have to realize that the emotions, the traumas that we've had built up and stored inside of us, they're part of our frequency, which no longer is here anymore. It's gone. And you can't take these things with you. I'm going to be sharing about my journey, so you're going to understand this at a deep level. You see, I know thyself. I know my body. I know my body, which is the tuning fork for telling you the truth. If you really know your body, all right, that's why if today's message resonates with you, click the subscribe button. All right, I'm going to keep you focused during this shift. All right, so there's more and more people. I have regular everyday life friends in the gym that are all feeling this right now. So many people are feeling this, and it's great where all of you are getting this out. Healer Within, Krista, Melinda, Valentine, Wendy, Son of God, One of One, Taylor Lee, Imps World, everyone's coming on the live stream today. It is a massive event today. Midge, Amy, Sunshine Ray, the Sunshine Rays are coming in today. Oh, baby. Caroline writes, buzzing ears. The ringing in the ears has been through the roof. I've shared about my journey and the ringing in the ears. All right, my ears are always ringing, since I really went through an upgrade years ago. I did a full video on ringing on the ears. It's on the channel page. So you might be experiencing the ringing in the ears. You are picking up this frequency, okay? And your crown, your third eye, your pineal gland, all these attributes, they're not spiritual wackadoo terms. They are actually coming online. And that's why it's really important to do the inner work. Now, 2 days ago, I did it on the live stream. I showed all of you what maybe the things, my modalities, what you should be doing in these higher energies, okay? Grounding, maybe fruit in the rising. Did you like that dragon fruit? Okay, check that video out. I go into detail. A lot of people started watching that from my Facebook post yesterday, but we are feeling a massive shift. So this is a catalyst jolt for a shock event. Do you know about shock events that are coming right now? This is boom week. There's a lot of booms that are coming. And we see these, we could see these in energy shifts, whether we get the readout in the Schumann resonance, power 73. You could hit 73 if you're feeling it. We are getting a lot of solar flares that also influence the biological systems of our body, and sometimes our emotions. Our emotions come up to the surface. Things need to come. So, well, why is this coming up? Hey, I went through it too. Why is this coming up to the surface right now? You're going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to clear and remove it. You're going to have to clear and remove it because you can't take it with you. You can't take these things with you. And you're going to get the exchange. The exchange. Oh, yeah, you get the exchange. And certain things might fall off your timeline. Certain people might literally fall off your timeline. And brand new ones pop out. And sometimes people even come back. And I've been witnessing this over the past few days. Are you witnessing brand new people show up on your timeline? Maybe at your frequency, matching your frequency on your resonance, if you will. So you get the exchange. It's something, we go through these shifts. This is a big one this summer. A lot of you know the potency of this summer. Heck, it's the summer of assert dominance. Yeah. You got to start embracing the crown that you have. And that's where the ringing in the ears, the pressure, if you're feeling the pressure, the ringing in the ears, that's your crown. That's your crown chakra. That's your connection to God. And this has been going on very strongly this July. A lot of fireworks in July, baby. Yeah, it's a big month. So we had a preparation to accept these shock events. And what is happening is your frequency is shifting in the subconscious. So when your frequency shifts, then your reality follows that. And your subconscious is creating 95% of the reality that you're experiencing. I've shared this. I know other people discuss this. We ponder the deep truths of the universe here on this channel. Sometimes, does our frequency, the collective, influence the Schumann resonance, right? Sometimes we say, oh, the Schumann resonance, there's an energy that's influencing us, right? But sometimes we could reflect on it, as many of us are awakening right now, as many of us are activating right now. Maybe all of us collectively are influencing this massive spike in the Schumann resonance. So, people are feeling it. I felt it yesterday. I left a video on Facebook, and it got everyone, big blow up on that video. Body shifts, knowing thyself. So for me on my journey, that's why I know myself. And I did that video and I felt it yesterday. I've been experiencing, like weakness. I train almost every day. I know the ins and outs. I know the way my muscles feel, the way my nerves feel, the way my organs feel. And I know some people that say, wow, that's incredible that you could feel the detail. Do you talk to your trillions of cells? The most important conversation that you have to have is with yourself and with your trillions of cells. And you are rewriting the subconscious. That's why we are a community that doesn't age, we evolve, right? And we're evolving right now. We're getting younger right now. We're getting healthier right now. You could write it in the comments. I'm getting healthier. This is the year. If this sounds interesting to you, take the journey here. This is the year you take back your health. This is the year you take back your wellness, because if you don't have it, you got nothing. All the money in the bank is nothing. You got to take back your wellness. This is the vessel. This is the vehicle. Do you change your oil in your car? Do you make sure your car is running like a well-oiled machine? We have to start running like a well-oiled machine. Otherwise, right, we are a soul. And the soul is the energy that operates this body. But it doesn't mean that this body needs to be in tip-top shape so that you could go out and you could start experiencing. We're here for experiences. Did you know that? It's been a tough, and this is where the shift is coming. It's been a tough go at it for most of the collective post-2020. A lot of people had traumas. A lot of people went into survival mode. That era is over. 999. It's over, kid. And it takes, I'm telling you this, it takes a lot of energy to clear those subconscious programs that were running in survival mode. It's not your fault. It's not my fault. We all went through it together as the community, as the collective. So all of this it's being eradicated. It's being eradicated right now. And in order to do this, you will feel these inner shifts in your body. So me having the weakness and feeling the strength kind of come back, and you could feel like numbness. And if you're a person that is into, say training, and you could feel like your muscle bellies, how they feel, how you can contract, right? And when I kind of coach people when it comes to training, you got to have your mind muscle connection. And I could feel like that wasn't there in the past couple of weeks. And then I felt it back. And along with like overall weight loss, I had a bloat in the gut. And our body is trying to take everything and get rid of it. So even though, like, say, and I'm always honest, I could feel like my body, my muscles, like I lost a little bit of size. Along with that, I also had a bloat in the stomach. So it's like your body is totally off. And I've said this before, I'll say it again. Ascension comes first. There's nothing I could do about it. That's why I've been sharing about, you have to know about your health and wellness during this time, right? This is not a time when I go through this process. Oh, let me go take a fat burner. And no, I have to deal with this, okay? Click the like button if you're learning deep truths. This message is going to help other people. So these are shifts that we go through. Timeline shifts are not a joke. Your physical vessel, your vehicle, you go through a tremendous upgrade. And the upgrade doesn't mean that you automatically turn on your superhero powers. It means you might feel like crap for for a period of time. And I went through this, and I'm here today to share, and we know that we've shifted, and I had great feedback yesterday on the Facebook post. Everyone is feeling the shift inside. And you know your point of homeostasis. All of a sudden, maybe you have a lack of hunger, or maybe you're all of a sudden so hungry. These are signs. These are things that are telling you what you need. You might have a craving for a specific type of food. All right, I shared my journey. There was one time I had these craving for mushrooms, and I was eating mushrooms like every day, and this lasted for like 2 weeks, and then I didn't want to look at a mushroom anymore. Right? I was like repulsed. The body tells you what you need. Okay, Brandy agrees. Know this. Share it in the comments. All right. Yes, I shared everyone. I had my dragon fruit the other rising. Okay, watch that video. Unleash your dragon. I told you, God is telling us it's time to unleash the dragon. Yeah, dragon fire. You've been living small, and you can't live small no more. Okay. So when you go through these shifts, and I felt them in my body, and we could have the emotional body, we could have the signs within our physical body. All these, there's a lot of moving parts to this, and that's why we have to understand frequencies. Even though we can't see certain energies, you can't see your subconscious programs, ladies and gentlemen. You can't see the frequency that's emitting from your heart chakra, which emits a frequency 5,000 times greater than your brain. Throw up the 5K in the chat. You got to start living with the heart. This is a very powerful phrase. I do it all on this channel. I'll keep you motivated, right? I'll keep you well, right? We're attracting love into our life. We attract love from the heart. And so many people are in that demented brain, demented mind. Why is it demented mind? Because it's loaded. They're loaded. They're loaded. These brains are loaded with subconscious programs that maybe other people gave you, and you're living other people's lives, and you're not feeling with your heart. You need to start living from the heart space. And when you start living from the heart space, all of a sudden you stop running away from your love, and you start running towards your love. All of a sudden you start running away from your destiny, and you go towards your destiny, your work. All of a sudden you have the courage. Get the lion hearts going. The lion hearts. You have the courage to put your work out there. I remember when I did my very first YouTube video. I'm still going, kid. And I was like a deer in headlights, but I had the courage. So that's an inspiration. My first YouTube video, even though it wasn't going to win a Tubi. It wasn't going to win a Tubi. But that was a moment of courage for me. I'm going to go out in the world, right? And now, we have You know, over 144,000 people here. Over 1 million people have watched this channel. Okay, please keep clicking the like button and the subscribe button if you haven't clicked subscribe, and keep pushing it forward. And I'm showing you, you know, one day I had courage. I said, I'm going to have this courage today. I'm going to put out my first YouTube video today. So in this energy today, it's the summer. I did it in the summer. We're approaching a powerful anniversary here. Do it this summer. Whatever it is that you do. You know, could be videos, blogs, your art. I see some beautiful artwork also. Some of you post on Facebook. Whatever your creative skills, don't be scared no more. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of these things. Don't be scared of your destiny. Don't be scared of your love. Run towards your love. You see how your life will change. There's a thing that people do. It's called self-sabotage. They sabotage their own life. I've seen this for years. All right. And that's why, again, this all comes from the subconscious. The subconscious wants to keep you safe. I understand it. I went through it. I shared about how I was scared to move to Florida, right? I get to be on the beach, right? Be with the palm trees, loving life. I was terrified because I didn't know anything else but Brooklyn, right? And I try to share from firsthand experience to help you all manifest, create a brand new life and timeline and reality. Timelines are not jokes. They are part of our everyday life. Amy Sunshine Ray, I appreciate you. 5K coming your way. 555. I appreciate that, Amy. Love you. Thank you for the super chat. 555. We are entering the fifth dimension. Reality is a frequency. It's not a physical structure. Your reality that you're receiving a broadcast. It's a frequency. And you start to see small changes, and I have seen them. It is according to you. So what I'm seeing, it's not going to be exactly what you are. These are the small changes, the little glitches that I could perceive. I could see an exchange of people, or people that have a different version that is calibrated to my frequency, which is fun, which is love, right? We need people in our lives that are fun. Don't you love these words? Fun, love, not anger, right? Not all this negative stuff, not the gloom and doom. Oh, the sky is falling. I see this a lot on Facebook. People, I said, they're still in that mindset. So a lot of people are still running off the subconscious. And again, it's not your fault. What I'm here to do is, I'm here to take my big hammer. I have a big hammer. And I smash the subconscious programs, okay? All right, and I've done a lot of that work on this channel. If you're new, you go to the channel page. First playlist, they're waiting for you. So the timeline jump is happening now. We're feeling it. We could feel it in our body. You see the small changes. That's why it's important. That's why I have done fasting. I've decalcified my pineal gland. These are not just spiritual things, and you know, because what it does is it doesn't mean that like oh my God, like there's unicorn. I see unicorns flying in the sky and all that other you know about the ultra spiritual people that are out there. No, this is for everyday life stuff. So you could start noticing the little nuances of reality, and you're going to start to see this. It's there, but it's slightly different. It's almost exactly the same. It's so close, but you are focused and alert. You got your clairs up, right? You got your clairs up, so you could start seeing the timeline. And that's why you have to start doing the inner work. And that's why you have to keep raising your vibrational frequency. It's not just some cool spiritual term. You're actually raising your frequency. And then you start seeing little changes in the structure of your reality. Well, Uncle Mike, what's a real life example that I can sink my teeth into to know that the actual reality changes? It's called the Mandela effect, kid. Yeah. And there's going to be at least one. Oh, it only takes one Mandela effect to affect you to realize that this reality is not a solid reality. And you don't have to be scared of it. You know, I had some friends, and this shows what's inside the person. Some people are fascinated with it. I had a friend in the gym. I told him about Ed McMahon. He was wearing a Golden Girls shirt. I was like, I told him, I said, this is the greatest shirt ever. And I said, do you know, there's a Mandela effect? I started telling him, I made him go down a rabbit hole, right? So some people, they're fascinated by the Mandela effect. Ed McMahon never worked for Publishers Clearinghouse. Yeah. Did you know that? Do you remember Ed McMahon? Publishers Clearinghouse doesn't exist on this timeline. Look it up. Pop open the pineal gland, click the subscribe button, take the journey here, and you're going to create a brand new reality, just like your Uncle Mike did. Yeah. Yeah, no, Ed McMahon didn't work for Publishers Clearinghouse. A little crazy things in reality. Mr. Rogers never saying it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Yeah, these are the little things. Again, it's very close, but it's a little shift. It's just a little shift in reality. And once you see one, and if you never watch, I watch Mr. Rogers every day. That's why I shared about that one. I knew exactly what Mr. Rogers sang. And now if I go back and I hear it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, I say, no. He didn't sing that. I know. I don't need someone to gaslight me. And some people get triggered by, because again, you have to realize there are people that can't handle it, and that's okay. But I'm talking straight to you. This is why when you do true ascension, are you here for true ascension? You came to the right place. You are going to have to go inside. You are going to have to strap on the full armor of God, because you will find yourself curled up in the fetal position. Oh yeah, it's scary. No, I went through it too. And that's why I'm here to serve the people, because I went through it. And I survived it. And not only did I survive it, I thrived it. I thrived. And now we're on to a next chapter. And now we're calling into new things. I'm magnetically attracting new things, because I am the commander of this reality. And this is where it flips. You see, a lot of people, this is why we went through a massive shift in our body, because the timeline just shifted. And now we're actually controllers of we're not victims anymore. And we all went through it. We had hardships, but this was God refining us. You that season. Did you go through that season of isolation? I know you did. We all did. You went through that season of isolation because God has gifts for you. You're going to get a big, beautiful gift this month. Yeah. Beautiful gifts are coming in. And all summer long. It's the summer of assert dominance. Yeah. It's for appreciation. I know, and sometimes that's why we learn. I learned through God, and that's why I move in the image of God. That's why I prune I don't have to wait for God to prune my life. I'll prune my own life. Those that watch every day have seen what I do, and that's why we keep paying it forward. Okay, we have to have the inexhaustible belief in ourselves, and we have to let go. And it's difficult to let go and put it in God's hands. And you have to look at life as earth school, and you could say, what am I learning from this? What am I learning from seeing this shift in the reality? It's called proof. And once you have these little proofs, I've seen them already. That's why I already know it's already done. I know it's already done. You could write in the comments, it's already done. It's over. It's already done. Small changes, these are the proofs. These are the little proofs. And that's why you have to take ownership of your life. You got to be alert. My grandfather, he served in World War II. He trained, he gave me great things, and he used to say, you got to be alert, Mikey, when I was a boy. He said, you got to be alert to these things, right? You got to be alert. And a lot of people aren't alert. They're too busy on the phone, right? Right? Too busy doing stuff that are irrelevant, okay? I am a world famous content creator on all platforms, okay? Please subscribe here. Hit me on Facebook, TikTok. We do all these things, and I'm using technology. Listen carefully to this message. I use technology is not bad. It's who you are. Are you scrolling or are you rolling? Do you grab the technology? Do you build a community? Did you touch 1 million people with the technology? Are you improving everyday life? Are you creating a positive feedback loop? Because this is the way of the new earth. I'm going to teach you the proper way of the new earth. That's why things come back to me. Because what you put out an echo to the universe, it comes back to you. There's people out there that utilize the technology distraction. Like some people, they say social media is bad. I think it's good. Why do you think it's good? Because I worked on myself. I don't do I don't go and look at all the fake, you ever see the fake modern woman out there? They're on the Instagram, they Photoshop their backside, right? They got the duck lips, right? They're fake and all they want is your attention. There's a lot of males out there, they're scrolling on it. I don't do that crap, okay? Click the like button if that resonates. I'm focused. I'm very focused. And what I do is I train all of you to be focused just like me. I'm not wasting my time with this. Listen, heck, I spend time, there are things like sometimes I take breaks too. So when you are working on yourself, you have to take breaks. Sometimes I like to watch the videos. I watch people eat food that I probably won't eat. I said, oh, I remember eating that. I take breaks and stuff. You got to have fun. Just write the word fun. Okay, and I share all these things, like one of the examples I use. I like to watch football when it's football season, right? But there was a year where when it came, say, time for playoff football, I didn't even watch it because I had so much work to do. I had to create a brand new timeline, and if I didn't do that work, so the answer is sometimes you're going to have to step away from things. Doesn't mean it's forever. It's a season. We think that we're in a season for a lifetime, but seasons are meant to end. It's my most powerful YouTube short. Check out my YouTube shorts. Oh, that was a good one. It's powerful. Nah, it's meant to end, and that's what. So what does this mean? Some people are still they're looping the same thing. They're looping the same. Oh, I'm going to be alone forever. I have to be in this prison. And you create a mental prison. Did you listen to Morpheus? Did you watch The Matrix? Better wake up, son. Some people create their own prison. Some people, again. We have to be alert. We have to be awake and aware, because if you're just running off the subconscious, who wrote those subconscious programs for you? Did you write those? I have ironclad subconscious programs, and I have to take out the accountability mirror, and I've done this past year. And I really sat and I realized, and I said, you know what? I do identify, I sit and I talk with God. Do you have a personal relationship with God like I do? Yeah. No, I sit out on the beach. I have a conversation with God. He's crazy. That's why I am where I am, and that's why the beta males are where they are. You got to be the son of God. That's the differentiation. That's why real leaders are rising right now. If you're the divine feminine, I appreciate you supporting this channel, clicking the like, sharing this out, right? The queens protect the king. That's how it works. You're the divine masculine, you appreciate your divine feminine, okay? And I said, I understand that these little things that I was doing was running off the subconscious program because I was in survival mode for so long. And I said, I can't do that anymore. I have to make the change. I have to make the change. And I did that. Start today, it's on a delay. So when you start changing from the subconscious level, right, it is going to take a little bit of time for it to actually manifest in this 3D reality. Where is the real world? The real world is inside. It's coming from the sacred heart. So that's why it's always going to be right. It's always going to be right. And again, if you don't listen to it, that's on you. I went through phases when I didn't understand these things. So everything that I've done, I was like a pioneer, right? There's other people too that do these things, right? But I'm paying it forward, right? So however many thousands of people, maybe 100,000 people watch this, right? You will have an easier time because if I knew things, if I knew it ahead of time, I wouldn't have made these mistakes. I said, oh, I got to listen to this guy down here, the heart, and not in this rational mind brain thing. And that's where a lot of people are making the mistakes. So these changes aren't easy, but there are small changes that are happening. A massive energy has hit this earth. It's might have hit you in the heart. And you're feeling a shift. You feel lighter today. And again, if you're feeling it, you know, comment on the live, comment on the replay. You're feeling your strength back. you're feeling more calm. The emotions, why they had to come up to the surface. They are buried deep within your cellular. We have cellular memory. The traumas. I'm teaching you all the things, and some of you know that, you don't have all the same cells that you've had 7 years ago. You've swapped them all out. And a lot of those cells carry a frequency from your past. And these things, and we hold a lot of these densities within the organs. So what's an example, Uncle Mike? Anger and the liver, okay? So you might have shoved down, you might have been done wrong. You were done wrong by systems. You were done wrong by the covert narcissist. You were done wrong by these things. And you wanted to be a nice empath, and you were shoving all this down, and you were shoving it down into your liver. That's why we have to understand these things at a deep level. It's time to purge these things. Get rid of toxic people out of your life, Cappuccino writes. And we have to get the toxic emotions out of our body. And that's what we just went through. And now we are feeling calm. Once again. It's chill time in the episode. I got the main work done. I got to get the work done. There's people that are just, this is how I'm built. You have a drive to do things, and those drives are coming online right now. I did a video entitled Beyond Motivated, Driven. Motivation is cool, but there is an energy, right, that drives. God is driving you. You are driven. I'm driven to get up. I didn't say, oh man, I got to do the live stream today. I'm ready to run through the wall to do the live stream. So that's why it's important for us to keep a high vibrational frequency, because you could get more accomplished that way. It's very difficult to get things accomplished and your cup ain't filled up. Stay hydrated. Stay hydrated. And this is a time period to go through this. Okay, watch my video from 2 days ago, Unleash the Dragon. And that's why I consumed that dragon fruit the other rising. And, you have to, wherever it is for you, I go out, I get my feet, my toes in the sand. Get the negative ions. All these things heal us, and you're going to have to find a way. If you're blessed enough to have, a person there to love you, we can, get it from people. We could get it from nutrients of food. We could get it from the earth. Some people suffer from nature's deficit disorder. And they wear rubber soles. They go into the cubicle all day long. They don't even see the light of Christ all day long. They're hiding in the basement from the light. I'm out in the sun. I'm in the salt water. These are the things that raise our frequency during this time. And if you're a person, some people, I feel very calm today. I talk to all people on this channel. And some people might have if you're feeling extra anxiety, I go straight to the white potatoes. I start slicing up those potatoes. I just go straight to it. And when I eat the white potatoes, it kind of grounds me. So if you're feeling your energies, when these catalyst events come, you're getting what is required or needed for your specific journey. We're all going in the same general direction. And I hope I'm explaining this beautifully with LPA. Do I teach with laser pinpoint accuracy? I'm so grateful for all the support from the community so we could get this out. It helps so many people. We're all going in the same general direction. And some people are, maybe just purging right now. Maybe some people, they purged previously, and that's why it comes in wave after wave, wave after wave, slowly drifting away. We're drifting away. And Dolores Cannon, some of you know Dolores Cannon, she said that we cannot go through the physical body We cannot go through this upgrade all at once. It is too much for the physical body to handle. So that's why we go through it wave after wave, wave after wave. And there's inner work. Some people don't want to do inner work. Some people still want to eat the artificial chemicals and flavors and foods and all that other stuff. Or I ate dragon fruit the other rising. Again, so I'm just giving a basic thing. Are you eating dragon fruit or are you eating sugar frosted donuts in the rising? It's just simple stuff like that. This is where inner work this is where I have to put my foot down. And again, even some with the sugary stuff, it does become an addiction. And some people have to kick that addiction to the sugar frosted flakes. But that's why it was designed that way. You know, and you have to stay focused. Sometimes I like the bagels sometimes. And again, it's how it's made. If you're from Brooklyn, you know, you have a connoisseur of bagels. I know a good bagel, okay? I grew up in Brooklyn. I know all about bagels. You give me the bagel, I'll tell you if it's good or not. All right, I'll critique. Who is that guy? Portnoy? He does the the pizza reviews. Maybe one day I'll do the bagel reviews. Right? These are how we manifest things. You have so I always talk about being an inner child, doing jokes, right? I mean, he's a funny guy too. So you gotta let loose. You gotta have fun, right? Maybe I'll do a video with him one day. We'll review different foods. Give it a score. And this is so we're in this energy right now. You have to embrace the inner child right now. This is how we create. I'm creating a brand new timeline. The 100th monkey effect, right? I use scientific terms. Some of you know about the 100th monkey effect. If there's a collection, we're over 144,000 on the way to over 1 million, right? Like a lighthouse, if all of you witness and observe me doing it, like the 100th monkey effect, okay, the monkey was able to open the shell. He devised a way to open and eat the shellfish or something like that, and then everyone on the island knew how to crack it open. Once one knew how to do it, they all knew how to do it. Okay, and that's how I use the term the lighthouse. We have to be the lighthouse. I can't do it for anyone. All I could do is be me. A great light warrior left a comment before. That's why he shows up every day and he writes, it happens through osmosis. You know, I'm focused on the people I consume, the vibrational frequency that I consume. So if you're showing up every day to this channel, I'm here every day as the lighthouse. Okay? I don't watch people that are fake, that are a negativity. The sky is falling. That's going to become your reality. I have to be the good shepherd. I'm focused on being the good shepherd. And I'm here creating a higher timeline for people. That's what I'm here to do. And that's why I'm grateful for all of you, you know, your prayers, the likes. I appreciate if you smash life. If you just came on the live stream, we are live. And we get this out because people are feeling this right now. So if you're feeling it, you don't want to go back. You want to amplify this right now, okay? That's why you want to eat maybe the dragon fruit right now. Maybe you want to cancel out the sugar frosted flakes and the sugary donuts and stuff. And for the most part, that day I felt this. So I decided to hydrate extra with fruit that rising. However, on a daily basis, I usually fast in the rising. That's what I do. I'm just sharing different things. Leanne, someone share the video. Go to the channel page, the video. It's entitled, God Says Unleash Your Dragon. That's the dragon. You see the dragon fruit there. I ate the dragon fruit. And these are the nutrients. We're called to do certain things. And this is why we have to be healthy, wealthy, and wise. I was sharing it the other. Dragon fruit is not cheap, ladies and gentlemen. It's not cheap, right? What's cheap? Sometimes I go into the supermarket and I see, oh, these brownies are 99 cents. Look at all these foods that are so cheap. And then I got to get a dragon fruit, $5, right? Then I got to get, the good eggs are $6, right? Now, right? You got to spend money on these things. That's why in this reality, we're gonna pull in abundance like never before. I'm pulling in millions, maybe billions of dollars are coming in. I don't know how it's coming. It's just coming. Why do we need these things? Because God gives bricks. You are building the kingdom of God. So I have to build my bodybuilding, right? Building up my cells. Got to have the nutrients in. Got to build things, right? Got to get new devices so I can do this work. I have new plans that are coming. I put off things, a time for this, a time for that. I was really hammering the wellness videos. I went through this upgrade again. I took a step back. I share from a place of authenticity, all right? You watch my videos from I did some tremendous motivational speeches, but you have to navigate the waves. And when this upgrade happens, I'm going to keep saying it, ascension comes first. Once you start going down this path, your inner frequencies and that means that you might be tired. You got to focus on healing the body, upgrading. And I was not in a phase of, say, gaining muscle. Got to get big, bro. No, I go into the phase of autophagy. I go into a phase of clearing the cellular traumas, getting rid of these things, getting rid of the energies, getting purged, the urge to purge. I did a full video, the urge to purge. So when these energies go real high, you have the urge to purge. And I just cleaned. I did a big cleaning of my home. Guests are coming, right? These are the things you have to prepare. You got to clean this home first. Click subscribe if you're new. You watch my wellness videos. Everything's on the channel page. Go. Have fun. Check it out. Clean this vessel out first, right? I clean this home out first. Then I clean out my immediate surroundings. I'm teaching you, right? Right? Joseph writes, clean out the gunk. You got to get the gunk out. I clean out this vessel. Then you better make sure, because there is dimensional bleeding, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. You got the narcissist in your home. I hear all the stories. I hear them from the comment section. We have a tremendous Patreon community. We have a brand new video. If you'd like to join Patreon, the link is in the description. I got friends that live in the community. They tell me what they're going through. Get rid of that beta male. You're better than that. A lot of people trapped in bad marriages, bad relationships. If you got to have peace in your own home. That's got to be your top priority. So you have to, this vessel, ready? This vessel has to be, you have no idea the stories I hear. You have no idea. You might be a person like me. I've shared this many times, and random people will come over to you and they just, here's my life story. And there's a reason, because God wants you to do this work. They trust you. Here's my social security number and credit card. I'm just joking, but like that, they just start giving you their life story. They tell you everything that's going on. We all are going through these things. And this is a massive shift. So if anything that I've shared today resonates with you, you know that you're on this path. And God wants the most for you. God wants them. You have to embrace it. You had a harder path. Hi. Was your path harder? I say it all the time. I know. Your path was harder because you are going higher. I like that. Your path was harder because you are going higher. This is true ascension. Smash the like button if that resonates with you. Give it a little tap. I appreciate that. I appreciate all of you. Your path was harder because you are going higher. When I took you for the drive the other day, what did I say? Upward and onward, okay? Some people love the driving videos I do. And again, I'm constantly getting feedback from all of you, especially the videos that are not, I'm always going to do energy updates. This is a very potent and powerful energy update today. So important. But the other content that I create, I get the information from all of you. So check out my driving videos. Let me know. And the more likes, the more comments I get, I say, okay, I got to do more driving videos. And Uncle Mike takes you on a drive. And I said, upward and onward. And it's such a powerful energy to embrace it, because some people, you don't want to go down into the black hole. You want to go upward and onward. You want to go higher. You want to do true ascension. So I love each and every one of you. Caroline writes positivity today. It is the power of positivity here. I love each and every one of you. I'm so grateful for your support. I'm so grateful for your clicking of the subscribe button. It allows me to always show up in authenticity and not worry about algorithms. It makes my voice more powerful, so I could just speak the truth. God tells me what to say, and I just do it. So that's why I'm very grateful for that support. If you click subscribe, if you click like, check out. And then I gave you a lot of information to check out on the channel page. There will be a link down below at the end if you're watching the replay, at the pinned comment. It's the time. Alert, alert. Reality is a frequency. Tune in. You're tuning in right now. You're being recalibrated right now, and you might have felt really nasty. You felt shaky. You felt your emotions. Why am I going through these emotions right now? Because it has to come up to the surface for you to get rid of it once and for all. 999. It's over, kid. Yeah, it's over. It's an exciting time. So I'm so grateful for all of you. Share this video today. There'll be more posts on Facebook today. Love you all. And leave comments on this video. What do you want to learn more about? We cover it all on this channel. And I have playlists. Do you want manifestation, motivational speeches? I have all the playlists put together on the channel page. Ascension Guide 101. Get your vibrational frequency up with Ascension Guide 101. I already did the work. That's why I did this work, so that it was prepared for this divine timing, because it is divine timing, baby. I love you, Pamela. I love all of you. Love you. Scott, Ronnie, love everyone that's on this chat. Powerful time. I love you guys. Keep going, kid.